Anthonites, ¿cómo está? Today we are going on an adventure. We're gonna go to an art museum where they have, you know, like old art or potentially new art or other things.
It's more than that. It's
more than that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Philippine history stuff. It's got Philippine history stuff as well.
Oh, cool. Are you sniffing me?
Kamusta po? Gusto ko Starbucks.
Next clip. Anthonites, it's not uncommon for people to recycle tarps like those over there to put on top of bikes and other things. I just thought this one was interesting because it's a tarp of Jesus. So yeah, sometimes you can tell a lot about the personality of the people who like put a tarp over something because of the tarp they choose. A lot of them are kind of old and recycled tarps. So yeah, just thought I would share that because it's an interesting thing I've noticed here. Next clip. Anthonites, there are a lot of things here on the first floor that I can't film, but we're gonna go to the second floor where I can film. So, ta-da! So here on the second floor, there's a VR experience going on. I have no idea what they're seeing, but here's the sign that's supposed to sort of explain it. It looks like it uses Google Cardboard, which is awesome. Let's see what else is going on here. Look at those ships. These are some really detailed ships. Super detailed. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. So this display is meant to show the massacre of the Chinese. After a series of attacks by Chinese pirates and the Chinese complicity in the Governor General's assassination in 1593, the Spanish government felt threatened by the rapidly growing Manila-based Chinese community. Tensions in the Manila grew until 1603, when the Chinese rose in rebellion over a rumor that the Spaniards were planning to poison their water source. More than 23,000 Chinese died in this first of several massacres from the 17th to the 19th century at the hands of the Spanish soldiers, Tagalog, and Papango volunteers. Next clip. So here we see like a representation of the construction of the University of Santo Tomas. So the story behind this one is that in 1611, the Dominicans established the Colegio de, oh wow, I'm gonna ruin this, Nuestra Senora del Rosario, a seminary school offering core courses in grammar, theology, and the humanities. The school is now known as the University of Santo Tomas, the oldest university in Southeast Asia. That is so cool. Next clip. So this is an interesting reproduction of a scene that I just had to stop and had to talk about. So apparently Chinese people living in the Philippines were called Sangli, a term originating from the Cantonese word Kiang, that's K-I-A-N-G, and Lei, meaning traveling merchant. The Sangli were initially allowed to stay where they wished, but the massacres and upheavals of the 17th and 18th centuries led to the expulsion of many Chinese immigrants by 1766. Only Christian and Chinese were allowed to remain in the Philippines. They were confined to the ghettos, or parian, where they could engage in trade and agriculture. That is so cool. Next clip. So I just had to share this because I thought it was so cool and interesting. Well, cool in the level of detail that it is, not necessarily cool what happened, because I don't have a full picture of everything other than what's presented to me here. But from what I understand, Governor General Fernando Bustamante was killed by an angry mob of citizens, clergy, and Sangli, remember we talked about them earlier, in retaliation for severe measures taken to rectify the mismanagement of royal revenues. He died in 1719, only 2 years into his term. Wow. Next clip. Anthonites. So I found this interesting. They have a special part of the museum, some of the wall space dedicated to showing you the heights of very prominent figures here in the Philippines. So for instance, Manuel Quezon was 5'6". I get told very often that I am a tall guy. And standing next to somebody so important to Philippine culture and, yeah, respect. Standing next to Jose Rizal, who was 5'2", to show you what it would look like him standing next to me. Just puts it into perspective, standing next to such great men. Wow. Anyway, next clip. And of course, because Ninoy Aquino Day is coming up on August 21st, we've got him standing at 5'10". And then Cory Aquino here. Wow, it's like make stairs. Yeah. So I am standing here in a section of the museum dedicated to the EDSA Revolution, which of course includes, the People Power movement and also involves Ninoy Aquino and so much else. And they've got a section over here that shows Ninoy Aquino in military court. Wow. Next clip. And tonight I wanted to show you this map that it's made up of words, sort of. For instance, this shows you, like, for instance, Singla means drunk. And each of these kind of shows you, I don't know if slang is the right word, but that's the word I'll use. What these words mean, and it just superimposes it over a map of Manila. I think it's really cool. Next clip. And the night. So I am in the Filipinas Heritage Library, and I hope you can hear me. He's taking pictures. We're gonna check out a couple of books. See if we can find something, learn something here today. Next clip. So that's our day here at the Ayala Museum. I hope that you had a good time. I just found out that I missed out on one of the big attractions. On the 4th floor of this museum is a giant vault full of gold and golden things and whatnot. I feel bad that I missed it, but I'm not gonna go through that line to do this again. Anyways, I hope that you had a good time here with me. I know I had a good time today. Let me know in the comment section down below what your favorite part of Filipino culture is, what your favorite things are in Filipino history, some of the things that mean something to you. Anyways, till next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all those things that make us love our jobs. Also, be awesome to yourself and amazing to each other. Bye, guys.